need to go grab my coffee. What's up, guys? Fears. Audience fears. Big shout out to my buddy, my pal, LC, for hitting 9,000 on his YouTube channel last night. Oh, man, the shit has hit the fan. That is awesome. Awesome. LC, I am so proud of you. LC, I'm so happy for you. You know, a lot of people on YouTube be like, man, I'm jealous. I can't believe like he hit 9,000 and I didn't. No, that's not fears. Like whenever I hit 9,000, that's when I hit 9,000. You know, it'll come at some point. But right now, I am so happy for my buddy LC. Congrats. Enjoy it. Love it. Embrace it. Yeah, buddy. I'm so happy for you, man. That is awesome. By the way, another big shout out to my new friend, Adam Bacchetti. He has been pumping out the shout outs. And Adam Bacchetti, he's pretty big on YouTube. So, anyway, listen to what he said. Check this out.
So make sure to check out my main man, Fearsman26 and Fears Vlogs. He's one of my favourite YouTubers. He's an absolutely awesome guy. He does all sorts. He goes to conventions. He does mini golf, all sorts of vlogs. He does a live podcast. He's awesome.
That I am, and that I do all of that. So Adam, I just wanted to say thank you for the shout-outs. So far, he's given me 2 shout-outs, and I believe he did his shout-outs on his live stream. I don't know what channel he does his live stream on. He's got 2 channels. He's got Adam Bacchetti, and then he's got his wrestling channel called Cult Wrestling. Cult Wrestling, as I believe the name of it. I've only watched a few videos off of Adam Bacchetti, and I've only watched, I don't know, maybe 20, 30 videos off of his wrestling. I like wrestling. I'm just not into wrestling as much as Adam and as much as Pixel is. But I do like wrestling from time to time. But I just wanted to give Adam Bacchetti a personal shout-out. He's given me 2 shout-outs so far. Keep them up, buddy. I appreciate it. And Adam, I downloaded your shout-out, and I'm going to put it into my next mini golf adventure because he kept bringing up, you know, that I'm a professional miniature golfer. I'm not a professional. I am pretty good at miniature golf, but I wouldn't call myself a professional. But Adam, I'm going to put both of those videos into my next mini golf vlog, which is coming up here soon. I've already filmed it. I just haven't edited it yet. But anyway, big shout out to those 2 guys. Let me open up the chat. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. So that was really nice of Adam to give me not just 1 shout out, but 2 shout outs. I hope it helps. I hope it helps both the channels. So far on the vlog channel, we're at 2,455. So we're getting there. And then I'm sorry, that was the main channel. 2,455, not the vlog channel. The vlog channel, we're at 1,325. So we're slowly but surely getting there. And then on my TikTok channel, oh my God, guys, my TikTok channel is actually like doing really well. I don't understand why my TikTok is doing better than my YouTube channels. Maybe it's because like people have low attention spans, and on TikTok you're only allowed to make like a 15-second video, a 30-second video, a minute video. Now it's went up to 3 minutes, and I think the most you can do is 5 minutes on TikTok. I think. Someone told me eventually they're going to put like 10 minutes. I do quick videos. I do anything from a 15-second video to a 30-second video to a 60-second video. I keep them funny and I keep them quick. So let's see where we are on my TikTok. So far on my TikTok, I'm at 8,257. So we're getting there. We're getting there. My most viewed video on there is I put up a slideshow of the Star Wars Collector's Con, and just on that one slideshow video, guys, it is at 8,839. So again, we're making some headroom. We are making some headroom, and I can't thank you guys enough for all the support, the likes, the comments, everything. I really appreciate it. All right, let's open up the chat. I put up a slide. All right, here we go. Oh my gosh, there's already a lot of comments. I'm already behind. I'm sorry. Well, I had a lot to say, guys, right off the bat. So anyway, let's see here. Let me start from the beginning. Yakov says, "Yo, Gaming Attack Yeti says what up." Ricardo says what's up. Vision says what a nice guy. I appreciate that, Visions. You know what, Visions? You're an even nicer guy than Fears, but I try to be nice to everybody. But yes, LC and Adam are very nice people too. But Visions, I want to thank Visions. Visions has hooked me up with a lot of free stuff over the years. So you're the man, Visions. What's up? Let's see. Gaming Attack Yeti says that's badass. It's pretty badass to hit 9,000. I mean, if I was at 9,000 right now, like where LC is, I would be screaming to the fucking heavens. But like I told everybody, I'm not jealous. Not at all. I'm happy for him. But, you know, my channels will eventually get there. I mean, I'm not going anywhere. Either I'm going to get huge numbers or I'm going to die trying on both of my channels, you know? So, to me, if I get there, I get there. If I don't get there, oh, well, at least I tried my best throughout my entire life. I love just making the content for you guys. Let's see here. I usually hate the British, but your family and Adam are cool. Oh, well, thank you, Yakov. I appreciate that. I'm curious, Yakov. I'm not starting any shit, but why do you hate the British? I'm just curious. Why do you hate the British? I'm just wondering. Yo! Heroes, what's up? I'm late, as always, on the comments. I'm trying to catch up. Heroes, I am so proud of you. Right off the bat, right when I started this stream, I was like, yo, Heroes, what up, motherfucker? Awesome hitting 9,000, buddy. Yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah, by the way, check out my hat, guys. I had to buy it. I got it last year for Christmas. What is that? Is that fucking Legends of the Hidden Temple? Listen, shh. Fears grew up with Double Dare off of Nickelodeon, and I grew up with Legends of the Hidden Temple. Don't be knocking some Legends of the Hidden Temple, man. Oh, God. Picture Fears. A 10, 11-year-old Fears running through the temple. Hey, Omac, you can suck my ass. I am getting that idol, and I'm going to win the grand prize. Some kids wouldn't even make it through the temple. Fears would be kicking ass and taking names, and I'd be whizzing through that fucking temple. I'd be like, oh, what? You think a temple guard is going to stop me, motherfucker? Oh, no. That's right. Anyway, Heroes, I cannot wait. We're 1,000 away. We are 1,000 away from hitting 10K, buddy. 10K. So let me know what we're going to do for the big extravagant celebration, buddy. We're going to have a party over at your house. But I'll chip in, Heroes. If you want me to buy some food or some booze, let me know. You know? And Heroes is such a nice friend. He's going to hook Fears up with like some plugs, some shorties. You know, because Heroes wants me to get to 10K too. So he's always like shouting out my channel on his channel. Hero says 9,027 subs. Oh, that's of today. Oh, okay. Nice, buddy. So within a couple of hours, you've already got 27 more subs. That's pretty good. Vision says LC's power level is unmatched. Oh, that's what's up. Yep. Yeah, but Visions, your power level is pretty awesome. Visions, you told me before the stream you were going. I hope you don't mind. Visions told me. Visions likes going to thrift stores and goodwills just as much as Fears does. You find those gems. Did you find any good gems at the thrift store, Visions? Let me know. What did you find? Let me know. I'm just curious. I'm curious to see what you got or what you picked up. Hero says, I'll definitely hit 10K by Friday. Oh, that's what's up. Well, let me know what you want to do. I'm pretty busy this weekend, Hero, so I can't do anything. If you hit 10K by this weekend, I can't hang out this weekend, but maybe in a week or two, because I think I may have a date next week. I'm going to tell you guys about that. I've been talking to this really nice girl, and I think we're going to hang out next weekend. So maybe in a week, maybe 2 weeks, we'll have the big 10K, celebration, because I do not want to miss that. Or I can bring this new lady to the party. We'll figure it out. All right. From your mouth to the YouTuber. That's right, buddy. That's right. Let's see here. Let's see, where am I? Yo! What's up, Triple? Turns out Legends was rigged because they couldn't afford to pay for... okay. Oh. 10K a day away, baby. That's right. Hero says, we're definitely going to get twisted. Oh, we're going to get more than twisted. Fears is going to be double fisting it with the boots. Boot. Hey, Heroes, hand me another boot. I'm going to be double fisting that shit. GUNG. Give me another beer. GUNG. I'll drink it all night, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Vision says, nah, nothing good enough to buy today. Oh, okay. Well, see, that's all right, buddy. Sometimes you find those gems, and sometimes the gems are not there, Yeah, we're probably going to have it at LC's, Yakov, because my apartment, one, I've been lazy and I haven't cleaned my apartment in a week. I need to start cleaning today and tomorrow and Friday because my special guest for the weekend is... I have to pick him up from the airport at 3:30 in the afternoon on Friday. My special guest. So probably after this stream, I'm going to finish the Star Wars. I'm almost done with the Star Wars vlog. Post the Star Wars vlog. See what you guys think of it. And then I've got to get cleaning. So that's one reason. Another reason is my I'll help out LC any way he wants with this party. But my apartment is very, 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 very small. So I think it would be too crowded. It would be too crowded at my house because really, all my apartment is a small little living room, a very small like kitchen / eating area, the front door, a bathroom, a tiny little hallway, and a tiny little bedroom. That's it. Oh, nice. Hero says the party is on the 27th, Saturday, Labor Day weekend. You know what? That's a good question. Let me pull up my calendar, Heroes, and I'll tell you. The 27th is on a Saturday. Memorial Day is on the 29th. So Memorial Day is on the 29th. That's a Monday. But the LC party is on the 27th. That's right, motherfucker. Well, listen, I will be there with bells on, buddy. The party's going to happen at my house because by the looks of it, I'm still going to be living where I'm at by the time I hit 10K. I just thought it's going to take 3 or 4 months before I hit 10K. Well, listen, never say never, buddy. Never say never. Yeah. Alcohol is wicked, but God will forgive you all for sinning. Oh, I'll repent. I'll definitely repent. That's right. I'll be repenting, double fisting those booze, Yakov. Oh, it's going to be great. It's going to be amazing. Let's see. Pretend Story says, I can't wait for the gel gun drive by at Fears' place. Well, see, that happened at LC's place. I don't know if that would ever happen at my place, but you never knows. It could happen, Pretend Stories. You never know. Let's see. Vision says, is Trent staying at your place or is he getting a hotel? Wouldn't you like to know? Wouldn't you like to know? And Visions, do you really think it's Trent? It could be Trent. It could not be Trent. Maybe I said Trent just to throw you guys off. And then Randall called me the other day, Visions, and said, Fears, be honest with me. Who is it? I'm like, Randall, I can't say. No. He's like, Fear. And then he was, Fears, I'm your best friend. I'm like, true, you are my best friend. He goes, is it Trent? Is it Eric? He goes, is it somebody from the community? I'm like, Randall, you'll never know until I turn on that live stream this weekend. But all I got to say is, Visions, Pretend Stories, Yak Heroes, you guys are going to shit when you find out who it is. It could be Trent. I could flip on the live stream, his eyes like 2 inches from the camera going, hey, you motherfuckers, bung, 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 bung. It could be very well that. It could be very well that. But it may not be Trent. I could have just said that just to keep you guys thinking all week. So, yeah. Let's see here. Let's see. Hero says, what the hell kind of party do you think I'm having? I'm inviting 50 people. It's just me and like 4 other people chilling in front of the camera. Well, I didn't know how many people you were inviting, Heroes. I didn't know if you and your lady were going to invite a lot of shorties. That's why, but I was telling Yakov, I was like, even still, 4 or 5 people in my house, that's still a little crowded, you know? The most I've ever had in my house is when my mom, my dad, my brother, and my grandma came to visit me to help me. They brought down some more furniture. And then when I was dating Casey, she said hello. She came over for like 20, 30 minutes before she went to work and said hello to my family, and then that was it. And even that felt a little crowded. My apartment's very small. So I thought, well, I'll help out Heroes any way you want. So Heroes, let me know if you need me to buy some food for the party or some booze. Let me know, buddy. Because I'm all about helping my friend. I'm all about helping my friend, buddy. Yakov says, it's actually Visions. It could be. It could be Visions. Maybe me and Visions are pulling a fast one on you. But I'm picking him up at the airport at 3:30 on Friday. It could be, it could be Yakov for all, you know. So Yakov, don't tell anybody. It actually isn't Yakov. It could be Visions, though. It could very well be Visions. You never know. Is the special guest... Wait, Yakov is the special guest. Now, that's going to be a fun one. Actually, if Yakov came over, that would be pretty legendary. Yakov, if you came over, if you ever came over and hung out with Fears, you would have to bring one of your instruments, and you'd have to do like a solo on camera. Either bring your French horn and fucking French horned up, or fucking jam out on your guitar. I would literally just stick the camera on Yakov and go, have a ball, buddy. Have a ball. Give him a little tune. But no, it's not Yakov. It's not Yakov. Vision says, hey, Yakov. Happy for you, Yakov. Have fun in Florida. We'll watch from the toilet. That's pretty funny, Visions. That's pretty funny. Oh, my Lord. Pretend Stories says, hey, Heroes, at the party, will there be pole dancing? That's a good question. That's a very good question. You know, I think we're entitled for a 10K party to have some strippers there. Some pole dancing would be nice. Some pole dancing would be very nice. I'm just saying, I don't know if Yakov would approve, but Fears would approve with some pole dancing. That would be nice. That would be nice. That would be nice. Anyway, today's topics are, Fears did a Walmart haul, so I got some goodies to show you. And then I'm going to talk about my epic weekend. Oh, man, I've got a weekend planned. Fears is sometimes good at keeping secrets. Other times, I'll be so excited, and you guys have seen me on camera. I'll be talking, and I'm thinking about the surprise in the back of my head, and sometimes I have to stop myself, and other times the surprise slips out. So I've done very good at keeping a secret of who's coming. Because this mystery guest called me and says, does anyone know? I said, I've just told them a guest is coming. I said, they have no idea who it is. And they said, Fears, do not tell them because the surprise will be ruined. I said, I said, listen, I said, sometimes surprises slip out. I said, I'm going to do my best to not say anything. I said, that's the only thing I've said. I said, a surprise guest is coming, and we've got legendary plans. That's it. And he's like, okay. He goes, that's good. That's good. I went, all right. So anyway, I'm going to talk about the weekend, and then I thought it would be fun to dip into Fears' past and talk about all the hilarious jobs that I've done over the course of my life up until this point. The good jobs, the crap jobs, the horrible jobs, the amazing jobs. And there we are. Yakov said, you know what, Fears, I could probably play some hymns. Do whatever you want, buddy. I would love to hear you jam out on that French horn. Or the guitar. Or both. Bring them both. Yakov, mi casa, su casa. Come on over and hang out, buddy. But as my coffee cup says, before we do anything, coffee first. Coffee first. Let Fears wake up. And then play those jams. Visions, you're going to see. You're going to see. Fears is very quiet in the morning. But the minute I get that sugar rush of coffee, I'll be like, hey, Visions, what's going on? Yeah, morning, buddy, morning. Yeah, morning. And then I'll just walk over to your coffee pot and be like, all right, nobody's looking. Shnunk. There it is. And then I'll be like, yo, Visions, what's going on, buddy? Morning, Mrs. Visions. Morning, the entire Visions family. I just have to have that boost of coffee. Yeah, and I must have coffee always when I edit. Always. If not coffee when I edit, some type of drink. Normally I drink either coffee when I edit or water or juice. Because I'll be getting tired, like when I'm editing. So then I'll take a quick break, quick little sip, get back to editing. And normally I lean in like this so I can see the screen, and then I can't edit with a mouse. I used to, but now I've gotten so used to using the touch screen on my computer that I just edit with my touch screen. So yeah. Anyway, Hero says my wife will be working. Oh, that sucks, Hero. What? She can't even come to the party? Oh man, that stinks, man. Oh Lord. Well, maybe next time. You got to pay the bills, so I get it. I understand. I just realized something. By the time the party comes on the 27th, I'll probably be at like 15,000 subscribers. That's all right. You know what you should do? Because I'm going to vlog the party, buddy. So whatever number you're at, if you're past 10,000, who cares? That's even better. Like I'll turn on the camera and be like, yo, LC, tell everybody. So we'll tell everybody what sub you're at in the video and on the live stream. So if you're past 10,000, be like, well, we were going to celebrate 10,000, but guess what, motherfuckers? We're celebrating even more. Heroes is at 15,000, whatever. Or maybe you'll be even at 20,000. Who cares, So there it is, Vision says, there's a guy that lives in the bushes behind my house that could get us some crank. Oh, shit. I'm good, buddy. I'm really good. Wow. Wait, so, hang on. Rewind the tape, Visions. In your backyard? Is it like your backyard bushes? What, a homeless guy's just chilling out in there? That's not good. That's not good at all. Or is it behind your yard? Because I don't know if you... Wait, I forgot to ask Visions. Do you have a condo or an apartment? Or do you and Mrs. Visions have a house? I forgot to ask you. Actually, I don't think I've ever asked you. I know it has a garage. I know some condos have garages because I know you do the Exhume Visions like work and make all the prints in the garage. Is it a house that you have? That's pretty nuts to have a homeless bum in your bushes. But there's a lot of homeless around here too. They're always hanging out at that Walmart up there. But you know what? I haven't done a random act of kindness in a while because I haven't seen any homeless people up at Walmart in a long time. So, Visions, you inspire me because everyone loves my random acts of kindness. So I do feel bad, and the trolls give me hell. Well, if it's a random act of kindness, Fears, why do you film it? I film it so you guys can check it out. But I'm like, if I didn't have a YouTube, I would still do it anyway because I care about the homeless. And I know how, well, I don't know how bad they're struggling, but I sympathize with them because I would never put myself in that state to be homeless. I would never live like that. I've always had a job. I always will have a job. And if it ever got super tough, I would call a family member and be like, hey, shit has hit the fan. I'm at my lowest. I need some help, So yeah. But sometimes people don't have any family. So, but if I ever was homeless, I would. If you go to a homeless shelter, sometimes they help the homeless find jobs. You know. So there's a lot of homeless shelters around here. Yakov, I haven't done it yet, but I've always wanted to work a soup kitchen. I volunteered when I was in Boy Scouts back in the day. It wasn't a soup kitchen. We handed out. We had a big sign, and homeless people came to my town in Missouri, the Salvation Army, and we handed out cans of food. So yeah, so any type of cans. Like I remember there was a massive line of homeless people. And I was in my Boy Scout attire, and we put them in bags. And some were like, "Oh, we'll just eat it here, or we'll just take it on the go with us." So the people that would take it on the go, I would put like 4 or 5 cans in a bag and tie it off, and say, "Oh, here you go, sir." But then we had like tables and chairs set up on the other side where people could actually cook the cans of food, and then they would just sit over there and eat it. So that was actually really cool that I did that. But I've always wanted to work a soup kitchen. But yeah. But now, see, that type of thing I would just do off camera because they probably wouldn't let me film that. If someone let me film that, that would be fucking awesome. But anyway, let's see. Well, the bushes are beside my house, technically. Oh, okay, so it's not in the backyard. So it's okay, so you do own a house. That's what I thought, Visions. I couldn't remember if you had a house or not. He's nice. He mows my lawn sometimes. Oh, that's what's up. Well, Visions, do you ever help him out sometimes and like give him some money, like for him mowing your yard? That's really nice that you let him mow your yard, buddy. You being the nice dude you are, you probably give him a couple of bucks for him mowing your lawn. That's nice. Well, I'm glad he's not like one of these. I'm not saying all homeless are psycho and cracked out of their mind. It's nice that he is a nice person. That's pretty cool that he cuts your lawn. It's pretty cool. I just got home. If you want to send me the link, I'll come in for a little while. I'll call you, LC. Unfortunately, I'm out of stream time. Whenever I get some more money, I think I'm going to go back and do that $20, what is it, 20, 30 bucks a month for unlimited streaming. I hate not having fucking stream time, man. Ugh. Not a bum. He's an entrepreneur. Sells crank. Oh, my Lord. I'm not even going to go there with you, pretend stories. Let's see. Oh, man, on the way home from the thrift store, a beggar had a sign that said, "Visions of a cheeseburger." By the time I swung back around to see what he wanted, he was riding away on his bike. Damn. Well, see, Visions, remember that story that I told you? I never give homeless money because, unfortunately, because of their situation, they'll buy drugs, they'll buy booze. God knows what. If I was homeless, I'd be like, I don't want booze. Give me some water, so I don't get dehydrated. Give me some food because I'm fucking starving. But I was young and stupid, and the guy's like, "Hey, man, any change, anything will help me out." I said, "Hey, man," I said, "Look," I said, "here's $10. I said, go to Walmart and buy yourself like a loaf of bread and some peanut butter and some jelly." I said, with $10, I said, you'll be able to make like 20, 30, 40, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I said, get 2 loaves of bread. Oh, yeah, I will. By the time I got back to my car, buddy, and busted a Yui because my house in college was down that way, by the time I turned around, I saw that motherfucker going to a liquor store, and I literally said, I did a Fierce classic. I turn around, as I'm driving away, I look, I see him just pop into the liquor store, and I shook my head, and I did a classic Fierce. I was like, that son of a bitch. And then I vowed that day to never give them money ever again. I always give them food because I know they're not going to throw that food away. They'll eat it right there and then. I always get some type of food because then I know for a fact, well, they can't take food into a liquor store, blah, all that crap, I'm like, money you have to use money to buy liquor. I said, if they have no money, they can't buy liquor. So I said, I'll just give them food. So I vowed that day they will always get food from Fierce or water or something to help them out. Like if somebody was cold, I'd go buy them a blanket or something, or a new hat to keep their head warm, or a T-shirt or something. Something to help them out. But money, I won't ever do because ever since that guy in film school, I saw him going to that liquor store. I was like, son of a bitch, he could have been eating really good for like 2 weeks. You can last a good 2 weeks on $10 if you spend it right. If I had $10, I'd be like, oh, I'm just going to go get a bunch of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. But again, sometimes homeless people, they're cracked out of their mind. Anyway. So I always do food now, buddy. We pay him $20 to mow the lawn. Good deal. That is a good deal. That is a good deal. Well, Visions, I hope that guy's situation changes because being homeless, I'm sure sucks. So, yeah. All you have to do is make a new email, Fears. Wait, a new email? An email for what? I don't know what you're on about, Yakov. Why do I need a new email? I've been using the same email for years. I don't need a new email. Yeah, I was going to buy him a burger. It was a sign, literally. That's pretty cool, Visions. Visions of a hamburger. Plus, he used your fucking name in the sign. That's pretty awesome, buddy. It's pretty awesome. All right, time for the Walmart haul. So, I may be going on a date next week. I've been really talking with this girl. She's so nice. And I don't know if it's fate, destiny, or what, but me and this girl have really been getting along. And when I found out that she has family in Europe, I was like, oh, wow, this must be a sign. This must be a sign. Heroes, I don't know if you heard, I started talking to this girl. She's really nice. Really nice. And nothing against my ex, but I can already tell that me and this new girl are going to get along way better than my ex. And this new girl, my ex is, she's pretty beautiful, but let's put it this way. This new girl, she's pretty beautiful. She's pretty beautiful. But anyway, I'm not trying to say anything mean about my ex. You guys know that I'm pretty good friends with my ex. So yeah, I don't know if this new girl would approve of that, but my ex does follow me on social media. But if she ever asks, I'll be open and honest. Be like, hey, I hope you don't mind. I'm like, me and my ex don't hang out, but my ex follows my social media, so I hope you don't mind. If it doesn't come up, it doesn't come up. If it does, I'll be straight up and honest and tell her. But so I bought a new shirt because I think the only thing that sucks about this new girl is she lives in Miami, which is 3 hours away. But she wrote me and said, look, I really like you, John. You seem like a really nice guy. She goes, if you're willing to drive down here sometimes and visit me, I'm willing to drive down there and visit you. I went, that's a deal. And I said, you know what? I said, I haven't been to Miami in quite a while. And she goes, when's the last time you were in Miami? I said, ages ago. Ages. I said, I was like 15 or 16. I said, me, my mom, my dad, my brother went down to Miami. We hit up the beach. My mom went shopping. Me and my dad, my brother, we all went like gun shooting. Because I've told you guys that story. I said, then we checked out the southern tip of Florida, what is it called? LC, help me out. What's on the southern, that's like the southern tip of Florida. They have that little monument there that says 90 miles away from Cuba. Whatever that shit is, I have a picture of me, my dad, and my brother, and my mom in front of it. It's like a little statue or whatever, and it says 90 miles away from Cuba, from this southern tip point. And she's like, she goes, I've only lived there for 7 years. And she goes, I've never been to that. I said, it's pretty cool. I said, you should go to the southern tip. So I said, what's your schedule like? She works 2 jobs. So she's like, well, I'll definitely let you know. But she's like, probably next weekend I can hang out for a day. She goes, maybe 2. She goes, maybe we can hang out Friday and Saturday. I was like, look, I'm up for whatever. So I said, it seems like you got a busier schedule than me. So I said, you let me know. And she goes, oh, I'll definitely let you know. So I talked to her today and said, hey, I bought a new shirt. And she goes, yeah. She goes, it's looking like we're going to be able to hang out next week. And I went, oh, great. I said, well, if anything changes, let me know. And she said, can I see a picture of the shirt? And I said, sure. Because I guess she wants to match. I said, you don't have to match. And she goes, well, I'm kind of curious to see what you bought. And I went, okay. So I showed it. And she was like, oh, that's a nice shirt. Of course, Fears had to do Hawaiian style. That's just my thing. So, Heroes, that's funny. I knew I was going to get some shit. Heroes like, oh, that's nice, Fears. What's his name? Ha ha ha, motherfucker. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. How about I whip your ass? How about that? The friendship's over, heroes. I'm taking all your subs. That's right. Don't fuck with me. No, I'm just joking. I'm just playing around. I'm just playing around. That's what it is, Pretend Stories. Key West. I couldn't remember. It's like the southern tip of Florida. Me and my mom and my dad and my brother went there twice. It's really nice down there. I remember going to this right after we took a picture in Key West. We went to this like really nice, like kind of like beach restaurant. The fucking restaurant was hanging off the beach. Like literally, you go into the back, you looked out the window, the beach was right there. And they had some of the most epic fish I've ever tried in my life. I had like a little fish dish, if I remember. My mom had some type of soup. And I can't remember what my dad had. I mean, my dad had the Cajun fish, too. I can't remember. It was fucking great. It was fucking good, though. Anyway, let's see. I guess you can StreamYards. Yeah, the only thing with... Listen, I have StreamYards Pretend Stories. It just is they charge you an arm and a leg for more stream time. And I used to do it, but back in the day, I'm like, oh, fuck this. I'm like, that $20 or $30 extra will either pay for a bill or I can buy some more food with that. So I just said, fuck it, you know. That's why not Pretend Stories. That's why Pixel. I had no idea about OBS. Well, I knew about OBS, but I didn't know how to download it and have him help me set it up. And he goes, and then Pixel's like, Fears, it'll take 5 minutes. He goes, less than 5 minutes. He goes, I'll just fucking help you out. And I went, oh, thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. And he goes, all you got to do is download this and then put in this. And he was right. It literally took less than 5 minutes. And I was like, Pixel, you're the man. So, yeah. Did you meet her on Backpage? I don't even know what Backpage is. Backpage? Do I want to know what that is, Visions? Backpage. Well, if it's any of that kinky shit that you and Visions do with the fucking ball in your mouth and all that crap, no, I did not meet her on Backpage, whatever the hell that is. So, yeah. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that. I don't know if Visions actually does all that ball stuff that you were telling me. I don't know. Do you and Mrs. Visions do that? Well, you know what? It's none of my business, but I remember you showed me a picture of what that is, Visions. That's just too creepy for me. I know there's some wild sexual fantasies out there. I don't understand it. Why the hell would I want to put a ball in my mouth? It doesn't make any sense. Like Fears, whenever I'm having sex with a lady, I'm honed in. You know, I'm focused. Why the hell would I want to put like a rubber mask on or have a ball in my mouth? That's just too much, you know? I'd be like, all right, I got too much to focus on. My main focus is pleasuring the lady that I'm with. Why would I have a ball in my mouth? I don't get it. It just, to each their own. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah. Not that I'm saying Visions does that. I'm just saying to all those crazy people that do all that shit with the leather and all the whips and chains and the fucking balls and or whatever, to each their own. Again, I don't get the thing with pain. You know what I'm saying? Why would I want to get hurt? Sex is supposed to be a beautiful, like, pleasurable moment. Again, when that girl put hot candle wax on my chest, I was like, ah, shit. I'm like, what the hell are you doing? I was trying to spice it up. I'm like, there's no need to spice it up. I said, I've been with you for 2 hours in bed. I'm honed in. I'm ready to get on some sexy time. And, well, she goes, I wanted you to get more. I'm like, I'm into you. I am into you. I'm honed in. I'm like, don't. And then I guess she thought like I was like getting mad at her Visions. And I was like, I'm not mad. I'm like, I just don't like to get hurt. Because literally, like, I'm a hairy guy, you know? So it singed some of my hairs off. And I had to peel the fucking wax off, which ripped out some chest hair. I'm like, ow, ow, ow. And she's like, oh, I'm really sorry, Fierce. I'm like, it's fine. I'm like, just never do that again. And then she's like, okay. She's like, I won't. Great. Yo! Girl Gamer, Resi, what up? Anyway, I'll keep you guys updated on this new lady. She's very nice. She's very nice. I've seen a couple of pictures of her. She's very nice. She's just very busy. She's like an entrepreneur. She goes, well, I hope you don't mind that I work 2 jobs. And I was like, why would I mind? She goes, well, my last boyfriend minded. She goes, he was bitching and complaining that I was focused more at work and I never had any time for him. She goes, I think I made ample time for my jobs and him. I said, well, you know what? I said, that guy was probably an idiot. I said, why would I have a problem with you trying to achieve your goals? I said, I'm trying to achieve my goals. So I said, in a relationship, I said, you make time for both people. And I said, if you're busy, I'm not a little kid. I'm not going to like cry myself a river. If you're busy, like, all right, babe, no worries. You're busy. Let's just hang out, this weekend, or let's hang out another time, She's like, well, thanks for understanding. I said, why wouldn't I understand? I said, that guy was probably just immature. So I'm like, forget that guy, She's like, oh, thanks. She's like, yeah, I really want to achieve my dreams in my 2 jobs. And I was like, that's great. I said, I think that's wonderful. So, yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Hero says, oh, Geodudes is here. Well, unfortunately, I can't see Geodudes right now because we're kind of, I'm not saying we're not friends. I told Geodudes whenever he's ready to talk, I'm ready to talk. So we've been kind of keeping silent, in the Discord because I didn't want him making fun of me and I didn't want to be making fun of him. And I didn't want chaos to ensue. So if he is here, what's up, Geodudes? Vision says it's a collab. It's a collab of what? What, me and Heroes? Yeah, me and Heroes have done collabs before. Well, I don't know if she wants to match. Like, I think she's going to wear a nice dress, pretend stories. But she was asking, can I see a photo of it? So I assumed maybe she's going to match to see what color it is. She could have just wanted to see the shirt, but I have no idea. She's very nice, though. She's very nice. A little backstory on her. I learned that she has 2 jobs, and I don't know if she was born here or if she was born in France, because she told me she has family in France. And I was like, oh, that's really cool. And she said she's lived in Miami for 7 or 8 years. So I don't know if she was born in France and moved to Florida for her job, and now she's now she's an American citizen. She probably done it like my mom's done it. My mom's from England, but she got dual citizenship. I have dual citizenship because I'm half British, because you can do that. My mom, at a very early age, said, well, I want you and your brother to have dual citizenship. And I was like, but I'm not British. I said, I'm only half. She goes, yeah, but she goes, you have British blood, so you're allowed to get both citizenships. So I have both citizenships. She's like, if you ever wanted to retire, John, and live in England, you can do that. And I was like, oh, okay. I don't know if I'd want to live in England. I love visiting England, but I don't know if I would want to live in England. But I do have dual citizenship, according to my mom. Let's see here. So anyway, so relaxed, you're starting to sound like Sega. No, I'm not, Heroes. I'm just telling you guys a little bit about her. I've been talking to her for about 2 weeks. So I haven't called her my girlfriend yet. We're just chatting. I'm nothing like Sega. I'm just excited that I'm excited, but I'm a little nervous. I haven't been on a date in, well, you guys know, ages. It's been a minute. It's been a while. It's been a minute. But I'm sure I'll be fine. I'm sure I'll be fine. I am a little nervous, though. I think anyone would be if you haven't went on a date in 4 years, so. But I'm nothing like Sega. But, I mean, Sega's a cool guy, Heroes. Or I think he's a cool guy, but I'm nothing like Sega. Alright, let's see here. Let's see. Hero says the Bowser Peach video almost at 2 million. Wow, that's a lot of fucking views. Damn. I'm trying to do the Walmart haul, but I'm gonna catch up on your guys' comment. That's a lot of views, Heroes. That's fucking nuts, man. 2 million views, and don't forget every other YouTuber uses the same videos. I'm not the only one who takes trailers. That's right. Well, I mean, listen, every time I uploaded some fucking Mario shit, I gained like 50. I need to get back on it. I need to upload some. I keep saying I was going to upload the fucking 1993 live action Super Mario Brothers. I'm going to do it. I just haven't had time. But I'm telling you, that Mario shit works. But Heroes, here's the thing. I loved the new fucking Mario movie. I even said it like in the vlog, and I said it off camera when we were in the theaters. What did I say whenever we were leaving the theaters off camera? I looked right at you and I said, that was fucking awesome. you know there's going to be a sequel. And then Heroes, you looked at me, and I can't remember what you said, but I think you shook your head like, oh yeah, Fears, there's going to be a sequel. I can't wait for a sequel, a third installment, a fourth installment. They are going to keep riding that shit into the ground because everyone loves Mario. The movie was fucking great. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you make a sequel? And you know what? I was a little worried that Chris Pratt wasn't going to knock it out of the park. Man, he knocked Mario out of the park. And I don't remember it's that short guy from Horrible Bosses that played the voice of Luigi. He's a funny comedian / actor, but I cannot remember the fucking guy's name. He's just as short as Fears, if not shorter than me. He's a short guy, but man, he's a funny motherfucker. And he's done episodes on Park and Rec. He's done cameos in The Office. That guy's all over the fucking place. So yeah, I just don't remember that guy's name. Oh, okay, I got what you meant. Yeah, that would be a good collab, Visions, if Heroes hooked up with Nintendo. I mean, that would be perfect, Heroes, because you're always playing old-ass Nintendo games, new fucking Nintendo games, Nintendo Switch. I mean, you play all that shit. So, yeah. Let's see. Girl Gamer says, nothing much. It's just been cold. Well, I would assume that it's cold. So, yeah. Did you know that there's a place in France where the naked ladies dance? I've heard of this place. Exhume. I've just never seen it. But man, that would be quite a sight. Picture Fears in the front row. Oh God, I love different cultures. Are you? And then like all of a sudden, some waitress comes up. Excuse me, Mr. Fears. I'm like, listen, I need 2 shots, two Jack and Cokes, please. They're like, what's a Jack and Coke? I don't know, just figure it out. Go in there and get me a Jack and Coke. She comes back, are you enjoying the show? Listen, I'm honed in. I got my Jack and Coke, and I'm really enjoying the show. Yeah, buddy. That'll be great. They probably know what a Jack and Coke is in France. Or let's hope. I thought the French hated us, though, you know? Like this girl, she doesn't hate Fears. She seems like a really nice French girl. So, she doesn't hate me. I don't understand why the French hate Americans so much. We're nice people. Well, let's put it this way, Visions. She doesn't hate me. She's really nice. She's really nice. From what she's told me about her job, she's really talented. She's beautiful. She's kind of the package deal. Let's hope it works out. If it doesn't, then, you know, it is what it is. But if it does work out, Fears picked a good one. So she seems really nice, though. I can't wait to spend some more quality time. But we've been talking almost every day for like the last week or two. We've been trying to set up some plans, but she's been real busy. I'm like, I'm down to hang out whenever you want. So hopefully it's next week. So yeah. But I'll keep you guys updated. I'm trying to keep up with the comments here. Let's see here. Oh, I will pretend stories. I will. Don't be a fool and wrap that tool. She seems like a very classy girl, though. I doubt she'll want to have sex on the first date. And I don't force a girl to do anything. So if it happens, it happens. If not, then I'll just give her a kiss goodnight and be like, all right, well, you know, because I don't want to rush anything, you know. I'm a gentleman. I'm a gentleman. You know, you guys know how old school I am. So by talking to her, I can tell that she's really really an old-fashioned kind of girl, which is fine, you know, because I'm old-fashioned. All right, time for the haul. All right, this is the new shirt that Fears got. I like it. Kind of Texas style. Well, Texas / Florida. I don't know what you want to call it. I liked it. Visions, it's not a coincidence that Fears gets a lot of black Hawaiian shirts. So whenever I do come to hang out, buddy, I'm going to bring half and half. Some it's going to be Exhume Visions product. Because I was like, oh, well, if I'm hanging out with my buddy, Exhume Visions, I got to bring some of the t-shirts. I'm definitely bringing the fucking, please be patient, I have Crohn's. And then I'll probably half of it, I'll bring some Hawaiian shirts. So I like it. All right. So, bad news. I had to rebuy my mom's mug. So, my mom got my Mother's Day, and she goes, John, she goes, I love the gift. She goes, did you put some bubble wrap? I said, I bubble wrapped both Friar Tuck mug and your little Mickey. I'm sorry, your little mini mug. She goes, well, I guess you didn't use enough bubble wrap. She goes, the Friar Tuck mug made it, and the other one broke. And I was like, oh, shit. So my mom doesn't know it, but I'm going to resend her a mug. And unfortunately, the other mug was like pink and it had mini on it. They didn't have any left. So this is a mini mug. It's just a different mini mug. So I'm going to have to reset. So probably tomorrow or Friday, I'm going to go to the post office, bubble wrap the shit out of this, and mail it to my mom. So yeah. So and my mom was like, oh, you don't have to send it. And I was like, listen, Mom. I'm like, it broke. I feel bad. I'm going to send it. But the rest of my mom's gift she loved. Like nothing happened to like her little digestive biscuits. She goes, oh, I've already been munching on them. I'm like, well, that's good. I said, that's why I got them, Mom. I said, that's your favorite. And then she's like, I put in some British tea in there. I said, oh, I've already used the British tea. And she goes, just how you love your coffee. I love my tea. I said, that's why I got it. I said, it's your favorite type of tea. And then she goes, oh, I've already been snacking on the chocolates you gave me. And I was like, good, Mom. I'm glad you like it. And this was really hard to hear. She goes, this is the first Mother's Day that I haven't got anything from your dad. I said, listen. I said, it's going to be hard, Mom. I said, I'm not going to say it's going to be easy, because it's not. I said, me and my brother will always be there for you. I said, Grandma will always be there for you. I said, if things get rough, call me. I said, call Aunt Donna, which is my dad's sister. And my dad's sister is really, like, close to my mom. So I said, Aunt Donna will always be there. I said, call Grandma, call Aunt Donna. I said, things will be all right. I said, in time, things will be all right. I said, I know it's going to take a while. It's kind of hard. I can't believe he's gone. It's still, like, somebody was asking me at work the other day, Visions, like, how I'm doing. I'm like, I've got my good days. I got my bad days. I said, it's just one day at a time, you know. And, I said, I'll be honest, though. I looked at my friend at work. I said, I'll be honest. I said, I don't know how to fucking deal with this. I said, I'm dealing with it the best way I can. And he goes, well, what have you been doing, Fears? I said, anything and everything. I said, working, doing extra shifts, fucking vlogging, fucking streaming, going nuts. I mean, just anything to keep my mind occupied. But I said, I don't really know how to deal with this. I said, I don't think anyone knows how to fucking deal with it. Like when you lose a cousin, an aunt, a dad, a mom, a sister, well, whoever, you know. Tex-Mex. That's what I was thinking, Visions. It's got some Tex-Mex flows to it. So, yeah. I thought it was cool, though, and that's my first Hawaiian shirt that has, like, anything to do with Texas. Speaking of Texas Visions, you said you're taking your girl on a huge-ass trip. Is that in June or July? Because it's coming up, right? You said you're going to Texas. You said you're going to Mexico. You're going to California, right? You're doing all those states around there, right? I know for sure you're going to Texas and New Mexico, because you said you're going to go and check out all that alien shit down in New Mexico and Nevada and all that crap. You know, I'll be honest, Visions, there's not much down there. Like when me and my buddy Eric drove past Area 51 that doesn't exist, but we all really know that it fucking exists. It was wasteland, barren, nothing. And my buddy Eric looked at me and was like, Fears, there's nothing around. I said, oh, there's something around here, buddy. I said, you know how the fucking government is. I said, they'll hide it behind a fucking, like, a tree that's not really there, but it is there. I said, we'll find it. We found it within 10, 20 minutes. And I was laughing my ass off, Visions, because I was like, the government thinks we're idiots. I'm like, the building is right fucking over there. You can see it from the highway. Or not they don't have a highway. It's that there's like if my coffee mug is Area 51, about 1,000 feet away, or more, more than 1,000 feet, probably 4,000 feet away. There's a stretch of road that goes like catty corner, and we're on that stretch of road because we were driving to Vegas, and I said, Eric, let's stop and try to get a photo of something, right? And my buddy Eric was like, he's like, Fears, we're not gonna find anything. I said, look. I said, when's the next time I'm going to be in Vegas, buddy? I said, you know me. I said, I like paranormal shit. I like alien shit just as much as Fears fell in love with, like, space, like, space, anything to do with space, like when I was 5 years old. So I said, if we can get a photo of it, I said, I'm getting a fucking photo of it. I said, I don't give a shit if the Men in Black show up. I'm like, yeah, that's right, motherfuckers. I took a picture of Area 51. You can suck my ass. I'm like, I'm keeping that photo. And guess what? The Men in Black have not shown up yet. So there it is. Let's see here. Oh, I'm sure it was Visions. Visions said it was hot as fuck in Texas. He goes, something like that. I was in Texas last June. Oh, nice. Nice, buddy. Well, yeah, I mean, you don't have to tell me your whole vacation, but I remember off camera you said you're going to take her to, like, Nevada, New Mexico, Texas. Because I think you said you have family or something in Texas, right? Something like that. Well, buddy, listen. Have an epic time with Mrs. Visions, but, dude, as soon as that vacation's done, next year, dun, 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 fucking Lord Visions and Lord Fears. Yeah, man. Fucking Goonies adventure. And then, I guess if we have time, we can check out some Kindergarten Cop locations, because they filmed all that shit in Astoria. I'm excited, buddy. It's going to be good. All right, back to the haul. All right, I was running low on batteries, so Fear's got some batteries. And for the ladies, hone in, for the ladies, I got some new Jurassic, is it Jurassic Park? No, Jurassic World underwear. Yeah, buddy. Undies. And then, last but not least, okay, so I love my new watch, but since those watches are only like 20 bucks, Fears went to a different Walmart, and I think I found a watch that's more MacGyver-ish. So this one looks more like the MacGyver watch, and I'll probably wear this watch this weekend whenever my mystery guest comes up. But it came with a bunch of accessories. That looks more like the MacGyver watch. Plus, I get this cool flashlight, too. I'm not so into these wristbands, though. I'm not really a wristband... I'm not really a jewelry guy, but I'll give it a go. I'm going to put on my shirt, my pants and stuff, and maybe I'll wear some of the bracelets. We'll see. Again, Fears is not where... I'm not really like a necklace-wearing, bracelet type of wearing guy. I know some guys are into that. I know, like, back in the day, Visions, remember those sweatbands that people would wear? Well, when I was trying to make a good attempt at being a skater back in the day, Eric and Trent bought me a bunch of sweatbands with, like, it would have, like, a movie on it, and I would wear a sweatband. And I have all those sweatbands somewhere in a box. I'll have to show you guys my collection of sweatbands. That was the thing back in the day. So I wore those, and sometimes I would wear a watch, but rarely. So I'm gonna have to get used to wearing a wristwatch. But I normally don't wear anything on my wrists. But I'm trying to amp up my style. So yeah. Because I always have loved watches. I've just never owned a wristwatch until now. So I thought, you know what? You only live life once. I might as well get one. So I was out and about, and the lady is like, oh, you like MacGyver? And I was like, yeah, I do. I said, I love MacGyver. I said, he's one of my favorite on-screen heroes. And she goes, that black one's nice, because I said, that's the one that I got the other day. And I said, I like that black one. She goes, oh, well, if you want MacGyver-ish, she goes, you should get this one. I said, yes, because he wears a black and silver watch with a brown wristband. She goes, oh, well, then that's the one to get. So yeah. So I don't know if I may have to reset this watch. I don't know if it's the correct time. Is it? Oh, it is the correct time. Anyway, that's the haul. Are those undies for the date? No. I mean, they could be. They could be. I don't know. We'll see. I just needed some new underwear in general for 10 stories. All right. Well, Visions, you have a good time on that trip, buddy. You have a good time on that trip. It sounds like it's going to be a good trip, man. All right. Time for topic 2. Let's talk about this weekend, guys. Oh, man. Lots of plans. So, I believe me and Sam and the mystery guests are hanging out Saturday. I'm going to have to call Sam tomorrow or Friday and find out what day he wants to hang out. Whether he wants to hang out Friday or Friday night, or if he wants to hang out Saturday. But I'm picking up the mystery guest 3:30 in the afternoon because I told the mystery guest, well, I'm going to be tired. I said, because I get off Friday morning, usually at around 7, 8, 9, depending on how busy we are. Last night actually was a great day at work, guys. We didn't have too much. 2 nights ago, we only had 32,000. I was like, oh, fuck. I'm like, I can do 32,000 boxes in my sleep. Last night, we had 38,000, so not too bad. So I have to pick him. I have to pick this person up 3:30 at the airport. And I asked this mystery guest, I'm like, you don't mind vlogging, right? And he was like, oh, fierce. He goes, I vlog. He goes, I vlog. So I was like, yeah, buddy. He goes, I've just never uploaded it. He's thinking about doing a channel. And I was like, oh, so I said, you filmed before. And he goes, well, I've been in your vlogs, Fears, before. He goes, but I don't have a vlog channel of my own. Or maybe he does. And I'm just saying that to throw you off. So I just said, okay. I said, well, we're going to be vlogging all weekend, buddy. And he goes, that's cool, Fears. So I'm going to pick him up. I think, because this person's never went to this place, I think I'm going to go back to Hogan's Beach Shop. And there's another shirt that I want to get. Plus, I'll show my friend Hogan's Beach Shop. Yeah, buddy. And then we'll go grab some lunch. And then I'm going to take him to Friar Tuck and play a little pool. I think that's what we're doing Friday. Saturday, I haven't decided yet. I thought about maybe driving down to Hogan's Beach Shop in Clearwater. That would be a cool experience. Like, grab some lunch at Hogan's Hangout. Go down there and do that one. Because I told my friend, I said, well, what about that? So we could get up early in the morning and drive down to Clearwater. I said, because that's 2.5 hours away. And I said, that would make for a good vlog. Like, stay there all day and then drive back, like, late. And he's like, I'm down, Fears. He goes, Fears, I'm down for whatever you want to do. Because I've been to Clearwater Visions only 3 or 4 times, but back in the day. And I never went to Hogan's Beach Shop or never his restaurant. Me and Eric's girlfriend, now it's his wife, Aaron's wife. Eric's wife, Aaron, we would always go there just for the beach. And then Aaron would always go shopping down there. But I've never went to that Hogan's Beach Shop. So I told my mystery guest, I'm like, well, what do you think? We could do a whole Hulk Hogan extravaganza all weekend. And he's like, Fears, I'm down. And I was like, all right, so I think that's the plan. But if anything changes, I'll let you guys know. And then on Sunday, I was like, you want to go to church with me? And he was like, sure. So I said, all right, we'll bring some nice clothes. So, and then probably after church, we'll grab some lunch, and then I will take him back. So there it is. And then on Saturday, as far as I know, whenever me and Sam hang out, because I told Sam, I said, hey, you don't mind if my mystery guest tags along, right? For our hangout on Saturday. And he goes, oh, Fears, the more the merrier. I'm like, all right, I'm just making sure. I believe we're going axe throwing, which I can't wait. And then we're going to grab some lunch or dinner or whatever. So that'll be fucking cool. So yeah. I hope we can all get it in though. Because I told my friend, I said, well, if we want to do the Clearwater thing, I said it has to be early in the morning, afternoon. I said, because at night, that's when I'm hanging out with Sam. So I hope I can get it all in. But I said, worst comes to worst, I said, we can maybe do that Clearwater shit on Friday. And then just save all the Saturday shit. Like, but before Sam gets off of work, I said, me and you can go do something in the morning, afternoon, and then we'll hook up with Sam and do all the axe throwing and shit. And again, my friend was like, I'm Fierce. I'm down for whatever. And I went, all right. So it'll be one of those two plans, So, because I told my friend, I said, if we left straight from the airport and drove down to Clearwater, I said we'd get there like by 5. I said all that shit would still be open, and then we drive back around 8 or 9. But we'll figure something out. But I also told my friend, I said, well, you're coming to visit. So I said, if you don't want to do any of that, I said, before we hang out with Sam, if you've got an idea, you let me know. And he's like, yeah, I got some ideas, Fears. I said, that's fine. I said, I'm just, me, I always try and come up with a game plan. So I said, if you don't like any of my plans, and I said, you've got something that you want to do, I said, just bring it up. So as far as I know, that's what we're doing. But see, my friend is so easygoing. He's like, I'm up for whatever. He's like, I'll throw out some ideas. You can throw out some ideas, and we'll just pick the best idea to go and do. I went, sounds good, buddy. Sounds good. All right, to end the stream, I thought Fears would talk about some hilarious jobs. The very first job I ever had, ever. Before I got a job at McDonald's, that was my very first official job. But before that, I was working. Me and my brother, we organized a grass cutting business, and we would charge people $20 to cut their grass. And I did that for 4 years with my brother. My brother eventually got tired of cutting lawns, so he sold all the grass cutting stuff to somebody, to one of our family members, and he ended his little business. And so then I was like, well, now I need to get a real job. So my very first job ever, official job, was at McDonald's. And the manager, he would put me on drive-thru every fucking day. Every day. It was horrible. Very rarely did I get off drive-thru. Every once in a while, I'd be like, hey, Fears, I need your help. Come over here. And I'd be like, all right. I guess I did so well, he eventually took me off drive-thru, and then he's like, well, Fears, my janitor quit at McDonald's. So he goes, instead of making like $13-14 an hour, he goes, I'll pay you $15 to be the janitor. And I went, okay. So I did the janitor for a little while. Eventually that got fucking old. Then my buddy Eric was like, well, hey, Fears, why don't you come and work at the car wash with me, Trent, Tommy, Jesse? He goes, you'll make more tips. So I started working at a car wash with all my buddies. That was pretty cool. But it was also we goofed off a lot because it was all my buddies working together. So sometimes the manager would get pissed off at us. He's like, you guys goof off and hang out more than actual fucking work. And then Eric is kind of a smart ass, so he would turn around and go, yeah, but when we do work, we do a great job. And I'm like, man, Eric's going to get fired. So, but he never did. I'm the one that got fired because as much as I loved hanging out with my buddies there, I fucking hated working at the only part of working at the car wash that was nice was hanging out with my buddies, and whenever I did work, I got some good tips. But to be honest, I hated working at that car wash. So whenever we didn't have a car, I would stand by this fan because it was outside. We were always hot and muggy. I'm like, oh, fuck this. Plus, I was young, so I didn't really care. And my boss like, Fears, I don't pay you to just sit and stand by the fan. And I'm like, well, whatever. I'm like, I'm not moving until a car comes, And he's like, you know what, Fears, I'm done. You're fucking fired. And I went, peace, later. Have a good one. I'm like, you think that phases me? Nope. Kiss my ass. I'm out of here. So I remember the day I quit / got fired. I went up to Eric, Trent, and Jesse. I went, I'm out, man. And he's like, what do you mean, Fears? I said, I kind of quit. I said, I can't take it anymore, working outside. I said, it's just, and I said, we barely get paid an hour. We got paid shit. It was more about the tips. And I said, besides hanging out with you, I said, Eric, hanging out with you guys at work is always awesome. And whenever I do get tips, those are the two greatest things. I said, everything else about this job sucks. I'm fucking done. And he goes, well, did you get fired or did you quit? I said, I kind of quit. And he went, no, you're fired. And I went, no, I quit. So I said, I technically quit. But I said, but then I looked at Eric and said, I guess it happened simultaneously. I said, I'm going to say I quit. Because I said, I beat him to it. And then I said, our manager's a fucking idiot and a fucking jerk. He's like, no, you're fired. And I went, well, no, fuck you. I'm out of here. And so I walked out. So after that, let's see, what did I do? After that, I did a couple of Joe jobs. I worked at a video rental place. That was kind of cool until it closed down. Then I worked at this kind of restaurant as a busboy. I did this little, I don't even know if it's still there in O'Fallon, Missouri. It was like a little, not coffee shop, but a little cafe called Madison's Cafe. I worked there for 2 years. And then I worked at a movie theater. And then after that, went to college. And during college, I had 2 jobs. I worked at a movie theater and I worked at Walmart. After college, I came back, worked at Walmart again, and I worked at a different movie theater. And then, let's see, when did all the security shit start? That started... I want to say 2013, 2014, all the security shit started, I believe. And in between that, trying to find the security job, I worked at Walmart a couple of times. And then, you know what? I'll just pull up my resume. I'll pull up my resume and I'll tell you guys. I should have thought about that. Let me pull up my resume because I'm trying to do it by memory. And I'm like, you know what? I have my resume on my fucking computer. That'll be an easier way to do it. So let's see how right Fierce was by memory. Probably not that good, but I'll tell you guys. I know some of them I got right. Let me open up my resume. Give me a second here. I'm trying to find it. Well, for some reason, my computer's acting so slow. I don't know why it's taking forever to open up my resume. Give me a second. It'll pop up. Oh, this is taking forever. Hang on. Give me 1 second here. Let's try this again. Oh, why is my computer fucking freaking out? Give me a second here. I love it. Every time I want it to do something, it never does. Give me 1 second here. All right, there we go. Finally. All right, here we go. So, from March 2001 to 2004, that's when I did the lawn care service with my brother. Then I worked at McDonald's from 2004 to 2005. Then I worked at the Madison's Cafe, so I got that right, from May 2005 to August 2006. Then I worked at the car wash from August 2006 to August 2007. Then I did Walmart in Arizona when I was at film school from August 2007 to November 2009. So I worked quite a long time at that Walmart in Arizona. Plus I worked at the theater from 2009 to 2010. So I did those 2 jobs at the same time. Came back then. Oh, I forgot that I worked at Taco Bell. Worked at Taco Bell for a little while. Then I worked at the video store. Then I went back to Walmart. Then I went back to the car wash. I never thought I would go back, but I went back to the car wash because I needed some extra money. Then when things started taking off, I worked for 2 years at a Costco. Then after that, I worked at Home Depot. Then I went back to the same movie theater, and that's when I was a manager for a little while, and I worked there for 3 or 4 years. And then that movie theater closed down, and then I went back to Walmart, and then that's when all the security stuff happened. So I'd say the security job and the Disney job is probably the best jobs I've ever done up until now. I really like the FedEx job. I worked at the security company. Well, I worked at the first security company from 2015 to 2018. I had to quit because I was moving down here. Then in between that security job, I worked on that Superman World War for a year. I did all the behind the scenes, and my buddy Don paid me. So I'd say between the security job, all the Disney shit, FedEx, and being the videographer for Superman World War, those are like my 4 favorite jobs. Because doing all the behind the scenes, I was like, hey, Don, I'm like, can I put that on my resume? He goes, yeah, Fears, because I hired you to film all the behind the scenes. And he goes, that's a job. And I said, yeah, but I said, you guys are making a short film and then you're trying to get it big and stuff. I said, he goes, Fears, I would put that on your resume. I went, all right, I'm putting it on there. So I worked as the videographer from September 2017 to April 2018. So quite a while, actually. And then I moved out here and I did the Disney job for a year. And then they let us go because of COVID. And then right before they let me go, I was doing 2 jobs at once. I worked at Disney and Universal at the same time. So right after I lost my Disney job, like 6 months later, oh, not 6 months, a couple months later, because Universal stayed open just a little bit longer than Disney. Disney, when all that shit went down, guys, they closed that shit within 2 or 3 weeks. And they gave us like a payment plan. They were like, well, we'll give you some time to find another job. So for like the next 2 months after they let all of us go, they gave us money for 2 months. So then I stayed at Universal for like, I think they lasted 3 more months after Disney let us all go. And then eventually all that COVID shit got even worse. So then eventually Universal let us go. And then I worked for another security company. And then now I'm doing the job that I'm doing now. So on my resume it says FedEx to the present. So those are all the jobs that Fears has done. But I said my 4 favorite jobs have probably been the videographer, FedEx, Disney, Universal. Because I didn't really put down, my dad said I wouldn't put down that you tried to work at that airline job, John, because he said don't put that you did the training, because he said only put it if you get the job. And I said, well, I technically worked for the company, Dad, doing all the training. He goes, I still wouldn't put on. He goes, when you get the airline job, then you can put it down on there. So I took my dad's advice. So that's the only other job that I've done that I didn't put on the resume, because I didn't get the job. I almost got it. It's hard to get that airline job. But I took my dad's advice and I didn't put it on there. So, yep. So I would say those are like my 4 favorite jobs. So I've had some good jobs. I've had some bad jobs. But all in all, it was pretty good. Let's see. Resi says, hey, Fierce, do you have a Discord? I do. Well, kind of, Resi. Kind of. Some fans / trolls made one. I've never made one up, but someone made me one. So I don't really count it as mine. But the fans do. So it is what it is. Whatever. Anyway. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I always love hanging out with you guys. Visions, that kind of sucks that you couldn't find not one good thing at the thrift store. But you know what? You have your good days at the thrift store. You have your bad days. Trust me, like whenever you said that, earlier in the stream, I was like, I hear you, buddy. I hear you. Some days I'll go to the Goodwill and I only get, instead of getting like 5 epic Blu-rays, I only get 1, because sometimes they have cool shit there. Sometimes they're like, slim pickings, So hopefully next time you go, hopefully you get a lot of cool shit. So anyway, tonight, before I go into work, I've got to do some cleaning. So I'm going to get off of here, quickly get a shower, get something to eat, finish the Star Wars vlog, upload it. While it's uploading, I'm going to take the trash out, clean my bathroom. Even though my bathroom's pretty clean, I'm going to re-clean it so it's all ready to go for my mystery guest this weekend. I'm going to be sleeping on the couch, and the mystery guest is going to take my bed, because I'm that good of a host. I will sleep on the couch all weekend. But it doesn't matter, because my couch is super fucking comfy. Plus, Fears can sleep anywhere. All I need is a pillow and a blanket. I'll sleep on the floor. Look, give me my Ghostbuster blanket, and I'll have a snooze anywhere, all right? Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my friend, Girl Gamer Resi, on YouTube, and check out, Resi, is your Twitch at Girl Gamer Resi? If it is, follow her on Twitch. Follow my friend, the Sega Camp Gamer, at the Sega Camp Gamer on Twitch. Follow my buddy, my pal, LC. Like he needs more subs. Actually, he does need new subs. He needs more subs to get him to that 10,000. Follow my buddy LC at Heroes and Villains Collectibles on Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube. He's got it all. Follow my buddy Randall at Cameo Man 2021 and the Mayor of Magic, his second channel. Follow Fears, Lord Fears at FearsMan26, the main channel, and Fears Vlogs, the second channel, part deuce. Follow my buddy Pixel Protocol, Lord of those pylons, at Pixel Protocol. And last, but certainly not least, follow my buddy Visions, Lord Visions, at www.exhumvisions.com. Visions, what do I always say? Buy some cool shit. Why? Because Visions is a cool, epic, awesome motherfucker. He's my friend, my buddy. The better question is why wouldn't you buy something off his website? Why wouldn't you be Vision's friend? He's a cool guy. He makes cool products. Buy some cool shit. Anyway, I'm taking off. But before I go, I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name, so I'm just going to call you Rod because your last name has Rod in it. So Rod says, good afternoon, Fears Vlogs, and listeners, thank you. Love your energy. Well, thanks, buddy. I love the fans' energy, and I try to always bring the energy. Anyway, I'm taking off, but don't forget to check out my buddy Visions at exhumvisions.com. Buy some t-shirts. Buy some fucking mugs. Just buy, buy, buy. No sell, sell, sell. Buy, 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 buy. Visions, I did my part. Hopefully they buy a lot of shit. And then Visions is like, oh, God, Fears, now I'm going to be fucking like, it's going to be a horrendous fucking weekend. Order after order after order after order. But you know what, buddy? Why wouldn't you want order after order after order after order? That's right, buddy. That's right. Get on those deals. Get on those sales. Give my friend Vision some support and some love and some likes. All right. I'm going to go finish my coffee. Do a little bangbus.com, just a little bit, and then I'm going to get on those edits, all right? Actually, I'm just joking. I'm not going to get on some bangbus.com. You guys are fucking hilarious. Oh, lordy. Lordy. All right, I'm taking off, but enjoy. Enjoy the rest of your day. I need to clean, and I need to finally finish that fucking vlog. All right, this is Fears, signing off, and I will see you guys later. Catch you on the flip side.